Hello, right, so I'm going to try and explain how you get sounds to work in the map. So here we go. So first of all, you go into program files, find your division, call a duty. I'm going to try and expand these files so that when you have a look at them you can see exactly how they're done. So first of all, you go into your raw sound folder. In here, I've created an ambient sound for my map. This can be anything, an MP3, and then in the MISC, miscellaneous folder I've called it, but you can call it whatever you like. Like for my candy map, I just call it candy, put the sound in there for that, for the ambient. For the actual sound effects, so when you're locating where you want the sound on the map, you go into MISC and you've got all these. If you download Audacity, they will automatically export the sounds for you into the relevant folder if you direct it to this folder. And when you go to export it, just before you save as, you'll notice there's a little table that appears with loads of info. If you clear it and then save it, it will save it to clean sound. So basically, they're my sounds. Like for my latest map, I did this one. So if I open it with Media Player Classic, you can hear it. So you get this kind of dripping effect going on. So if we come out of there. So once that's done, we come out of there. Then the next thing to do is to create a sound alias folder. As you see, I have several here. This is the one for the CSV. Again, I'll try and maximize that. So basically, I'll leave this on here for a while so you can get familiar with it. Okay. So basically, all these are just comments at the top, and then this gives you the values of each of these in the individual boxes. And then as you see, for the dripping noise that I made, you basically call it what you like, tell it what folder it's in. So in this case it will be the miscellaneous folder, and it's called drip.wave. And then you've got your elements in here, all your different pitches and stuff. And then this will tell you, so here's how far away from it you want it to sound, so you can adjust them and all the rest of it. So anyway, hopefully that's been up there long enough for you to kind of, and then the ambient sound for the whole map, I just basically put this in like this, okay? So we come out of here. So now, once that's done, the best thing to do is to open it with Notepad, and then when you go to save it, save as. It will try and save it as a .txt, just delete that, put the name of your map, and then put .csv and save it into your raw sound alias folder within the Call of Duty. Once you've done that, and you've got your sounds and all that, you then need to go into maps, and then you need to go into MP. Right, and then you need to make a sound.gse, so you put your map name, sound.gse. So you go into here, and this is what you need in here. Okay, now when you're in your map, you need to obviously locate the location of where you want the sound to play. So if I quickly open Radiant, and then I open up my map. So let's go to my map. So we open up my map here. Right, so basically I created a cave, and then basically what I did to get the location within the cave, I'm just going to highlight it escape, and then you just need to do right click, just do a quick script struct, and just say you want it halfway up the model in your map. Okay, so it's about there. Basically just escape, re-highlight it, press the N key, and there you'll see an origin with this. So once you've got the value, you then just go back to your text and you put in the sequence here. The 1 is always at the end, but within these brackets is the actual origin with the commas in between. You have to put commas between the first set and the second set, otherwise it won't recognise it. And then you also need to call it, in my case, strip 1, because that was, you know, the name I put in the sound alias folder. So the CSV file that I wrote has got this name in it to relate this to that. So anyway, let me just, once you've got that one location, you can either move the script struct along, but you'll have to press escape and re-highlight it in order to get a different coordination for it. Anyway, I'm going to take that off now because that's done. So there's your drip, and you just basically end it with the finished bracket at the bottom there. So basically, once you've seen this lot, done that, you come out of here. Then what you need to do is then you need to go into your normal map GSE, and I've got a few in here, but the one for the sound. So basically, you put the ambient play, ambient wind, because it was called wind in the CSV folder, and then you need to put in here maps MP 103 size type final sound main here. Okay, in your GSE file, that will refer to your effects and stuff for the sounds. Okay, so once you've done that, you then come out of it completely, and then you need to go into the compiling tool, compile your map, do your reflections, build your fast file, then you need to update your zone file, and in here you will notice that I've got a few of the sounds. Let me try and make that bigger. So here you've got your generic sound ones, but this is new. I'm not sure if you'll have that in there. And the one thing I found as well that I was missing, which took me a little while to realise, was this one and this one, was these two. So you've got these two as well, which you need to put in. It's very important you put them in. Okay, and then also you need to put in that one to say I want you to find the sound alias for my map please from the CSV, which is in the raw file, and then this one also says I want you to find the sound GSE that relates to the main GSE of the map. So once you've got that and all that sorted, and you've got all these as well, anything to do with sounds, okay, you then save it, okay, and then build it again, which it should build, and done. And then if I go into my map now, which I can do, you can do it through the compiler as well. So if I run it now, just going into my map, just give me a second. Just go in there. So it doesn't matter. Obviously, if you've got two sides of maps, there's a lot of coordinations that you're going to need. But if I take you to the second line, you might not hear it, but it's crumbling there, and then you've got the dripping effect in here. And if you walk along here and go up the ladder, and then I'll take you upstairs because I put a few sounds in here as well. Got the computer desk going on there, and a boiler noise. And then if I do another tutorial, I can show you how I got the snow to work, and you can hear the wind blowing around my ears. Hopefully, you've got a snow effect, which is pretty cool. And that's how you do it. I hope that was clear enough for you. I'll hopefully bring up another one for you to watch, and hope this helps. So signing off is 103 Private Parts and 103 Clan. Thank you.